Welcome to Winging It. This is a deck upgrade video. This is my upgrade for Silas and Minh after Return to the Last King. Silas has 5 XP to spend. Minh has 4 XP. That's how I decided to allocate it. Mainly because Silas needs 5 XP for a Time Worn brand. So that's what we are going to do. I'm going to stick another Time Worn brand. Which is ideally what we want. Is for him is 2 Time Worn brands, 2 meat cleavers. I don't really need the fire axe, and I'm okay running 4 weapons in Silas because he has enough card draw. He can get it out, and if he doesn't, he can evade. He's got take hard. He's got lots of ways to get to his weapons. So I really don't want to overburden him with weapons. The one issue with the Time Worn brands, of course, is that they are expensive. So sometimes it can be difficult to play, which is what you saw in the last scenario, and I really didn't play that ideally. But in general, I haven't found it to be too much of an issue, and I don't really feel like I need to bring emergency cash or anything. But anyway, as far as what to remove, normally I would remove the fire axe here for the Time Worn brand because I don't really want the fire axe. However, in this case, the fine clothes are far more useless now that we're through the Last King. So I am actually just going to ditch a fine clothes and insert my Time Worn brand. And then my fine clothes are slated to be upgraded with Catastrophe and a Will to Survive. So I'll just replace the fire axe with one of those when I get around to doing those upgrades. So that's it. Let's take a look at Minh. And here we are with Minh, with her 4 XP to spend. This will be even easier than Silas, because all I'm planning to do is to spend 3 of those 4 XP on a Studious, which will just give me 2 extra cards, which I just think is great in her. It makes it easier for her to get a tarot out in her opening hand, Analytical Mind, see all the cards she wants. Last campaign I ran with Daisy, I had 2 Studious, and it's just now going to be my very early upgrade for Seekers. I think it's very similar to the effect that Stick to the Plan gives you for Guardians, and so I'm just going all in with that. Now, you may think, well, I did so much work, and my goodness, did I put in work to solve the Ancient Stone. For that last scenario with the 8, you might think I just want to throw the XP into that. And notice I didn't take Shrewd Analysis because my plan really is to take 1 of each, and I want that kind of guaranteed. Because I do think the Horror Healing will come in handy, and I do think her ability to direct damage will come in handy. So I just don't know that it's really necessary. I put a priority on it to get that 8 Shroud solve, but I don't feel like it's something I'll necessarily need for the next scenario. So I'd rather just have Studious, get her some deck consistency, and then if we get some XP, we can start investing in that. There's not a lot of upgrades I really want for this deck. I do plan on upgrading the Grizzly Totems to get rid of even more card draw. I have the 1 XP left over. I could get Pathfinder, and I may do that. It's just there's a lot, I want to be careful about adding too much cost to this deck, and Pathfinder is really good in Carcosa, but I'm not sure what I would drop. So I haven't really decided if I'm going to do that right now. I don't think it's going to be necessary for the next scenario, so I'm just going to bank it for now and plan on upgrading the Ancient Stones and the Grizzly Totems, as soon as I can. So that's where we're at, and I hope to see you in Echoes of the Past.